My name is Kathy Nunn, and this is my daughter, Cammie Jackson. My mother was a patient of Hospice of East Texas. Mother's greatest desire was to be at home with her family, and our family wanted to be more involved in her care. And we all decided that we wanted to bring her home, but we needed help. We found out about Hospice of East Texas, and they provided everything we needed. They provided the medical staff, the nurses 24/7, the aides that would come in and help. It was a tremendous asset to us, and we were able to bring her home and give her quality of care and quality of life until her final days. I had thought that Hospice of East Texas was only for inpatient home place. Did not realize that they have resources for in the home. And that was a great benefit to us.
I think another misconception is that hospice is for very last days of life. And we got to experience hospice for 6 months with Grandma. Someone might look at her and say, well, she's doing great, but she was starting to decline. She was in and out of the hospital, and we just knew it was time for a different kind of care. And so we decided that we wanted her to have honor in the last days of her life. She lived life to the fullest, and when she was in the hospital, she didn't get to experience life to the fullest.
Well, we were amazed at how accessible the staff was to us. We could call a nurse 24/7, and we did. A doctor would come and visit in the home, and Mother loved that. And we had people who would come and volunteer to sit with Mother. We had chaplains that would come. We felt very cared for and loved through that. One thing that I really liked was the very upbeat attitude of all of the staff that came in. Mother loved them. They made her laugh. They would sometimes cry with her, but always appropriate and respectful.
It's such a vulnerable thing to have someone come into your home. So for those who came in, anyone from a nurse to a nurse's aide to a chaplain, they were so respectful and such wonderful people that you felt comfortable with them being in your home. And that's a special thing. That's not something that everyone could be comfortable with.
Her bath lady was coming, and Mother was, this is not on this. I mean, Mother was so excited because the lady was above and beyond what she had to do, you know.
Having Hospice of East Texas come in, it felt like everything slowed down, and we got to enjoy Grandma with family, and at the same time having medical staff coming in and out that truly started to feel like an extension of family. They were kind and gracious and patient and compassionate, and really allowed us to be a part of Grandma's last days but not feel like we were a burden to them.
They also helped us to know when it was time to transition into the home place facility. And that was a difficult decision, and they kind of helped us decide that it is time to go, and that was a hard decision. It was the right decision at the right time. Yeah.
And had they not prepared us for that, our family would not have all been able to be together, and to know that it was time to say goodbye. That was special.
I would say that if you have any doubt as to whether or not your loved one would qualify for Hospice of East Texas services, then check into it. Give them a call and find out what's available, because that's what we did, and we were very surprised that yes, they were there on board and ready to help us. Hospice of East Texas is a great organization because they provide the comfort that a family needs, and they provide the resources that a family needs at a time when it's a very difficult time and you don't know what to do.
It was an amazing experience to have Hospice of East Texas come in to help care for my grandmother. I feel like Hospice of East Texas takes care above and beyond what they have to do, and they do it out of what they love. They feel very called to do it, and it shows in the way they care for people, the way they care for Grandma.
It took a village.